Hey, it's Danny from Prime Coaching, and today we're going to go through the basic tennis skills. So I'm going to show you everything you need to know to help turn you into pro sports stars. So to set up for practice, we need a net, and on the other side of the net we need different targets. Now you can use targets that you have available to you in your sports hall. So today I've put out some hoops, some hurdles, tall cones, and a bucket to hit into and knock over. Now your teacher's going to split you up into 3 or 4 different teams, and each team needs a racket and they also need some balls to hit. Now small tennis balls, they're a little bit harder, but you can also use bigger, bouncier balls to practice your tennis swings. Now there's 2 ways you can practice. Firstly is the bounce and hit. So with a racket and a ball, you're going to bounce the ball on the ground, you're going to step, you're going to swing from low to high to try and hit a target. So when you're getting ready to swing, you're going to stand in the T position. You can see I bring my racket all the way back behind me, and with my non-hitting hand I'm pointing to the target, and you can see I'm standing side on in the shape of a big T. You're then going to gently drop the ball, you're going to step and you're going to swing your racket from low to high and finish with your racket all the way over your other shoulder. Now if you hit the ball and you get it in the hoop, you get 5 points. If you get it through the hurdle, you get 10 points. If you knock over a tall cone, you get 15 points. And if you hit the ball in the bucket, you get 20 points. So here we go. In my T position, pointing to my target, my racket all the way behind me, and I'm going to swing low to high. Bounce, step, and swing. And the second way is to volley hit. So this time, you're going to gently throw the ball up in the air, and you're going to step and swing and hit the ball before it hits the ground. So again, in the T position, bringing your racket all the way back behind you, standing side on, you're going to hold the ball out in front, gently throw it up into the air, you're going to step and swing from low to high, again finishing over your other shoulder. So here we go. Into my T position, throw the ball up, step, and swing. And this time I got it in the hoop, so I get 5 points. The next skill is the overhead hit or serve. So for this, I call this the archer's position. You're going to bring your racket all the way behind your head and you're going to scratch your back. Now with your non-hitting hand, you're pointing to your target. You're going to throw the ball up high into the air. You're going to step and you're going to swing over your head to hit the ball from as high as you can reach, to then try and hit it over the net and knock down a target. So standing side on, you're going to bring your racket all the way behind you, scratching your back with it and holding the ball out nice and straight in front of you. You're going to throw the ball up nice and high into the air, and you're going to swing over your head, hitting the ball from as high as you can reach, and follow all the way through with your racket. So here we go. Getting into position, scratch your back with the racket, throw up, step, and hit. I hit the bucket so I can get 20 points. Now a really good way to practice your throwing up in the air is to put your racket on the ground. And what you're going to try and do is, standing side on, you're going to try and throw the ball up in the air for it to bounce on your racket as you stand next to it. So here we go. Standing side onto your racket, your arm out nice and straight, throw it up and it bounces on the racket. Now, a great fun way to practice these skills is to play a game called Collect the Cones. On this side of the net, your teacher's going to put out lots of different cones all around. And one at a time from each team, you have to run up with your racket and ball to any cone and hit your ball over the net. If you successfully hit a target, you get to pick up that cone and bring it back to your team. And after time is up, it's the team that has collected the most cones wins. And you're going to be practicing hitting from different areas around the court. Now, I'm sure you and your class are going to do awesome with these skills. Make sure you subscribe to my other playlists where you'll get everything you need to go through striking skills, moving, bouncing, throwing, catching, and kicking skills. And if you need some lesson ideas, make sure you check out my downloadable resources in the link below, where you'll get everything you need as a teacher and you'll be fully prepped to teach from kindergarten all the way through to grade 6.